Good morning. Thank you, everybody, for joining us here on this beautiful day as we celebrate the unveiling of the Yaangna Park sign made possible by our Board of Recreation and Parks as they approved this renaming in December of 2022. We are thankful also to the City of Los Angeles for acknowledging that these are the ancestral lands of the Gabrielino Tongva and for working with local tribes to make this effort possible. Are you ready? Okay. All right. We are very honored today to have Chairman Anthony Morales of the San Gabriel Band of Mission Indians, Gabrielino Tongva. Chairman Morales.
Thank you, Sherry. Thank you. Thank you. Yes, Meiha Yoyi Yehiya. Good morning. Greetings to all of you. It's an honor to stand here before all of you, especially here in one of the main ancestral villages of our ancestors, which is Yaangna. And as we know today, the park behind me here will be dedicated to our tribe, which will take the name of Yaangna. Someone just approached me and says, how long has it been since, this been in the making? I said, well, since 1781, when our ancestors first, way before 1781, what was Los Angeles was a village of Yaangna inhabited by our ancestors for many years before the actual founding of what is now El Pueblo de la Reina de Los Angeles, Los Angeles. So we're going to do an opening, a blessing, and an honoring. And I'll be accompanied by my son, Andrew Morales, guiding Young Cloud. And we'll be starting out with a prayer and saging. And then we'll end it with the honor song in the memory of our ancestors.
Mihayo Yaya, Mihato Totarum, Natanuan, and Hudamut Navakid, Onin Cook, Tamiyar, Yakyachianar, Yakyahanar. At this time, I'm going to go ahead and say a prayer in the Tongva language. Many Hurada, many Hurada, many Hurada, many Hurada, many Hurada, many Hurada. Equinish Equishem to Hovidahon, to Tamakara, Getema Asherwood, to Omen to Kopar, Pime Mohut. Niok Joy, Nerok Wewot. Wewot, Hutipash Tarahat Tarahum, Hutipash Tavangar, Tavakan the Bar, Koda Tata Room Hataroid, Motet a heavy. Niok Joy, Doimar Quash Akahin, Doimar Wash Ash Asna. Hutupash Ataroid, the Bar Yoko Natarom. Harumuk Pukushem, Harumuk Pukushem, Harumuk Pukushem, Equashem, 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 Meiha, Yaangna Ho. Hoy.
We're going to sing an honor song, as I said a few minutes ago, and it's an honor in memory of our ancestors. And the interpretation of this song is, oh my ancestors, listen to my heart. Oh my ancestors, here is my heart.
Chaira no kaneshun eshun. Chaira no kaneshun eshun. Naha kwaneshun naha kwahe. Naha kwaneshun naha kwahe. Chaira no kaneshun eshun. Chaira no kaneshun eshun. Naha kwaneshun naha kwahe. Naha kwaneshu naha kwahe. Chaira no kaneshu neshun. Chaira no kaneshu neshun. Naha kwaneshu naha kwahe. Naha kwaneshu naha kwahe. Chaira no kaneshu neshun. Chaira no kaneshu neshun. Naha kwaneshu naha kwahe. Naha kwaneshu naha kwahe. Jehovah.
Again, wa'at guwata tayiha nuka, in the memory of not only my ancestors, but of all your ancestors. Again, thank you. Oh, Kimberly. Oh. And now I introduce my tribal secretary, Kimberly Morales Johnson, who will say a quick opening or historical something on here of I wasn't that well versed. I don't prepare. I don't have notes. I just let this and this talk. So, Kimberly.
Thank you. Meiha. Someone recently asked me, when did my family migrate here? And I was kind of confused by the question, maybe a little mad, because this person is distantly related to me and should probably know better. But then I started to think, I shouldn't blame her. Now, not that many people know who we are, but I know who I am. You know who we are. They know who they are. Ekwashem. We are here. So how can you blame someone when you are still reclaiming so much of our culture and our language after decades of genocide and oppression? Our epistemologies tell us that our land, our ohud, know who we are, and more importantly, Mother Earth knows who we are and recognizes our language. Yaangna is the name of our village that was once located here, with an estimated population of 500 to 1,000 Tongva people. Speaking our word, Yaangna, has meaning to our people and land, and I believe it promotes healing amongst everyone who speaks it. So maybe my generation or some of my family members might not know our history, but today we're changing that. And today means that my grandchildren, your grandchildren, will know this place was Yaangna and our people are still here. So today we're making history. I want to take a quick second to thank Joel Garcia for always advocating for us. And he's willing to get in good trouble, whether it's collaborating about park space, talking about problematic murals, protecting white sage, or helping our youth. And I also want to thank Alexandra for responding to my numerous emails, making this renaming happen. And a special thank you to Mayor Bass and her staff for taking the time and listening. You came to the meeting and you listened, which was a historical moment for our people. So thank you from the bottom of my heart. Tahuv kupo ha, may it be well. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Gabrielano Tongva leadership, for joining us today and educating us. Next, we are happy to welcome Board of Recreation and Parks General Manager, Jimmy Kim.
Good morning, everybody. My name is Jimmy Kim. I'm the General Manager for the Department of Recreation and Parks. I'm happy to be here with everybody to celebrate the Native American Heritage Month with the renaming of the Los Angeles Park Plaza to the Yaangna Park. Los Angeles is a diverse city infused with rich history and culture that we proudly embrace as Angelenos. I am honored to be amongst the tribal leaders and pay homage to the original Tongva Gabrielino settlement. Today, we're not only celebrating the renaming of this park, but we stand together recognizing tribal sovereignty and identity. Thank you to the following leaders for their time and input to unanimously rename this area that commemorates the significant importance to our indigenous communities. Alexandra Valdez, the Executive Director of Native American Indian Commission, Chairman Anthony Morales and Kimberly Morales Johnson of San Gabriel Band of Mission Indians, Gabrielino Tongva, Chairman Andrew Salas and Matthew Timez of the Gabrielino Band of Mission Indians, Keech Nation, Rudy J. Ortega Jr., the Tribal President of the Fernandinino Tataviam Band of Mission Indians. I also like to thank our city family that was involved in making this happen today. A very special thank you to our mayor, Mayor Bass, to Arturo Chavez and his team, to the Rec and Parks team, the Rec and Parks Commission, and all of our staff that's here today. And to everybody here today, I want to thank you for coming out and celebrating this momentous occasion. Thank you.
Thank you, General Manager Kim. Again, we would like to thank the City of Los Angeles for working collaboratively with our local tribes, for reinforcing sovereignty, and also for raising and uplifting the voices of our Los Angeles Native Americans. And we are so honored today to have Mayor KarenBass with us.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Good morning, everyone. It is certainly my honor to be here as we conclude Native American Heritage Month, to be here for this dedication. This is a good story. I'm here completing work that was started by Mayor Eric Garcetti and the commission that was formed, and I believe it was called Past Due, or Past Due. This is a perfect example of something that is long past due. And it's a moment that gives me such pride as an Angeleno and as a Californian, because we're going against a current that is happening in our country that is not just ignoring our history, denying our history, but making our history illegal to be taught. But in LA, we are celebrating our history and we're acknowledging the good, the bad, and the ugly. Because the good and the bad and the ugly is what makes our country so powerful and strong, and makes our people so powerful and strong for all that we have endured and continue to persevere. I've always felt a tremendous amount of solidarity with the Native American population, because as an African American, I actually don't know who my ancestors are. I did the DNA. I know that my tribal origins are obviously on the continent of Africa in the nation of Cameroon, but who were my ancestors here in the United States? Not a good part of our history, but all of our history is what makes us who we are. So I had the honor of being in Congress when the first 2 Native American women were elected. And we walked through the halls of Congress, and I said to them, look at all of these statues that are here. I was always offended by Junipero Serra's statue, knowing what that history was, and that statue represents California, and that's something that we have to rectify as well. But in the halls of the Capitol, there is basically no positive depiction of Native Americans or Native American history, and that's something that we have to correct. But I'm so proud, again, as an Angeleno and as a Californian, to say we are going to correct this wrong. It is past due for us to name this the name that it originally was, and for us to say this history is not going to be represented by an individual who oppressed the very population that is native to this land. So it's an honor to be here. I want to acknowledge former Councilman Mike Wu. We have some wrongs we need to correct there in the Chinese community. And we're going to make sure that all of our history is taught. So thank you so much for the honor to be here and to participate in this celebration and acknowledgement today. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Mayor Bass. We also will have a few words from Fernandino Tataviam Chair Rudy Ortega.
Good morning, everyone. Definitely a beautiful day, glorious day, a day that we are completing a task that was given to us prior, and to have this park named in dedication of the village of the people of this area. And that's something that's terrific, and to hear, to see what we feel with Mayor Bass is a continuance of it. Her devotion and dedication to uplift the communities, her own voice right now, what she had said is that promise. So as we pay tribute and homage to the people of this area, and all of our ancestors that were taken to Mission San Fernando, Mission San Gabriel, and the plaza right here that were baptized, forever their life was canceled and changed to practice who they were and celebrate who they were as well. But today, behind me, is all the Gabrielino people who are proud to be Gabrielino, proud to represent their ancestors respectfully and in truth. So with that, I'd just like to say congratulations to all of us to name this park Yaangna. Long overdue, and it's time for that as well. So thank you so much, everyone.
Okay, and now we will have our unveiling if Chairman Morales and Mayor Bass will step forward. All right, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Thank you so much.